Yo, what's up guys? Got pokeaim here with some news. The fourth ban from Sun and Moon OU is Genesect. Genesect has been banned from Sun and Moon OU. There was a 2-week suspect test going on if you guys didn't know. And this is the first community suspect test that we've had for Sun and Moon OU. Before, there were 3 previous bans. The first one was zygarde-complete, which was banned by the council. The second one was Aegislash, which was banned by the council. And the third one was landorus-incarnate, which was again banned by the council. But this is the first time for Sun and Moon OU that we have had our suspect test. And Genesect was deemed broken in OU by the community, so it was banned. If you actually see here, there was 172 eligible voters. I was actually one of them. I got Rex by accident. Well, not really by accident, but I was, laddering for my showcases and ended up getting Rex. Didn't really do anything with it. And the threat went up this morning to either vote ban or do not ban, and 109 people voted ban. I wasn't even able to take part in it because they already had the majority vote for ban. So 60% pro-ban majority is required for either to be banned, and either outcome will change by more voters. Thus, Genesect is now banned. So 109 people voted ban out of 172. Those are the people that laddered and got the requirements for voting. Anybody could have done it. I love how it says CBB abstain. But I do want to know your thoughts on if you agree with this ban or not. Genesect will now be used in Ubers. That's where it can be used. It's definitely not a bad Pokemon in Ubers, especially being a steel type. It resists fairy. Xerneas is up there. Can be a nice choice scarf user to check Latios and Latias if they're even being used. Yes, Soldu was nerfed, but they still can be used, and it hits hard. Main reason it was suspect tested is because it has so much going for it. It could be a rock polish sweeper, it could be a shift gear sweeper, it could be choice band, choice scarf, can run a choice spec set, can run a focus sash set, can run an expert belt set with hidden power ground. It has a whole bunch of coverage to deal with the Pokemon that are supposed to answer it, like check it, like Heatran, for example, can get blown back by specs or an expert belt boosted HP ground. And especially having download as well, just having that free boost when coming in, having priority and extreme speed, it was tough to find out what type of Genesect you were fighting, and even then, it was tough to play against it. So Genesect was banned for that reason. Like I said, I do want to know your thoughts. You can leave them down below in the comment section. I also want to know what you think the next ban will be. Me personally, I believe that the next suspect test is going to be Greninja. And I'm not just talking about Battle Bond. I'm talking about Battle Bond and Protean. I think Greninja as a whole is going to be suspect tested. And hear me out a little bit before you say, oh man, why? It only has 372 speed, only 399 speed after, and only 400 million special attack. I got a little sarcastic there, but I feel like Greninja is another Pokemon that you don't know what it's gonna do until it attacks you. If my opponent has a Greninja out on the field, turn 1 of the battle, and I switch into my Tapu Fini, which is normally an answer or even a counter, I would say, to Battle Bond Greninja, because Battle Bond Greninja just Dark Pulse and Hydro Pumps you or U-turns, all of which you resist, but they go right for a Protean boosted Gunk Shot. I take about 80-90% on my Tapu Fini, and now my Tapu Fini, my Defogger, my Calm Mind Sweeper, my Greninja check, my Greninja answer is gone. Likewise, I switch into Ferrothorn expecting it to go for a Specs Hydro Pump shot, seeing if it's either Battle Bond or whatnot, and then I get Protean HP fired and I lose my Ferrothorn. Same thing, I send out maybe a Pokemon that, again, Greninja hasn't come out, and maybe my Scarf Landorus is at 60%, and I was like, okay, well, this Greninja hasn't done anything, but I'm thinking they're Protean just looking at their team. You can't really predict what type of Greninja they are based on the team. It doesn't work like that. So they go right for Water Shuriken, I go down, and this is Water Shuriken before getting the Battle Bond. And even then, like, it's so good at wearing down its opponents, even if it's Battle Bond. Like, expects Dark Pulse, U-turn to bring in teammates to get rid or weaken its answers, and then proceed to transform into Battle Bond Greninja, go for Specs Water Shurikens, getting rid of faster Pokemon. I truly believe that Greninja will be the next suspect test, if any. But I do want to know your thoughts down below. Previously, I thought, like when Sun and Moon just started, I thought Pheromosa would be suspect tested, but now I'm kind of easing towards. I've definitely adapted as we are now 2 months into the game being out, roughly 2 months, almost 2 months into the game being out, and I feel like the metagame has adapted enough to take care of Pheromosa. Still great Pokemon, but I feel like the next suspect test will be Greninja, and I do want to know your thoughts. But yeah, you can leave your thoughts down below. This was decided by the community. If you're upset at Smogon that Genesect is banned, I'm sorry, but this was decided by the community. There was a suspect test. You should have voted. You and your friends should have laddered up and gotten the Rex to vote for it. But you can leave your thoughts down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, guys. Goodbye.